All right, so Charlie, why don't you tell us about yourself? Tell us your business and how you got started.
I mean, I started barbering, fortunately, at 14, which was obviously while I was still in school.
So you were cutting people's hair at 14?
14 while I was still in school.
Sweet Todd.
Funny enough, it was like, I threw a house party. This is like how I actually got into it. I threw a house party in my house and had no job or anything, like 200-300 quid's worth of damage, didn't have any job, no source of income to come into it. So it was literally like, my dad owns a barbershop in Clevedon. And basically what happened then, he said to me, right, you can come literally like work with me. You can sweep the floors, cut, make cups of tea, etc., etc. And from then, like, I did one day, and literally it was just talking about football, your lads shit. Do you know what I mean? Football, girls, money, like careers, everything. Like, there's me, 14. I'm in there with like older guys, this, that, all the other. And then within 6 months, I'd learned to cut hair. Do you know what I mean? So I'm in school now. I'm thinking.
So no like courses or anything. Learn on the job.
No courses. Well, at this point, like, and I learned it on the job. And from there, it was like, right, I need to start making some money from this. Like, I started getting paid like a full grown man's age, and there I was, like 14.
How did that work then as well? So how did you go from being that age and you're cutting hair? Was it just one person was like, you know what, I'm gonna let this guy try on me, or were you like, was your dad like, look, he's alright, trust me?
To be honest, that's pretty much it. Like, my dad basically knew people that was alright. Like he's been doing it 36 years. He's got clients for like God knows how long. Do you know what I mean?
Normally when you go into barbers, there's always a new barber, and everyone's like hesitant, like
yeah.
And then
exactly
like walk-ins, like people don't recognise them, like go to him.
Exactly that. Yeah. Everyone's looking.
Yeah, I'm saying I can't risk anyone who I don't know. I'm like,
even
today, I've got 5 hairs.
100%.
I don't make eye. Sometimes I go to the barber, I don't make eye contact with the other guy if he's like overwhelming. Like, come take your seat. I'm just like on my phone, like
what's that on the floor?
Yeah, because I could feel their eyes burning on me, like, because they want a chance, but not me.
100%. But it was like, I started off, and it was like, my brother was the first guinea pig, obviously. And then when you develop a passion for something, like, no matter what it is, you're going to make it work. Like, you're going to go and you're like, right, I'm going to do this in this amount of time. And if you're that dedicated to it, you're going to do it sooner than that amount of time that you wanted to do it. So then there's me thinking, by 15, I thought that's pretty sick. Like, I can go back to school and say, I can bust a good skin fade. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I'm there thinking like, right, I'm going to put my everything into this, getting home, watching videos, like, even like going to other barbershops, just sitting there watching them, like how they're doing it, this, that, all the other, at 14. So by 15, I'm there like every Saturday, just cutting hair. And like, for a 14-year-old, I was on something like, I don't know.
I was about to ask you what you made.
120 quid a day. And I
Seriously?
mean, that's for one.
14 years old.
That's for one day. Do you know what I mean? Like, on a Saturday, 8 till 4. Like, I cannot remember the last Saturday I had. So from there.
So you can't remember the last Saturday you had since 14?
No.
Fair play.
Unless I'm not in the country for whatever reason. Do you know?
And I like that as well, because you know what the entitled mindset of people today is like, my Saturdays, I can't give up my Saturdays. Yeah. But you say you want everything.
100%.
That's the first thing you start cutting off. Like, I can take weekends off now.
Yeah, 100%. But it's like I get so many like young kids, and like they either see what you do or whatever, and then they start asking questions like, how did you start off? And it's like, right, what do you do with your weekends? Yeah. Right, I'll go out this weekend. Like, I need my weekends to do me. I need to go out and go clubbing or partying or whatever.
Yeah. What time do I have off?
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, basically looking at like, I just need to go, and any bit of money that I get, I'm just gonna go and spend, etc., etc. And like every single Saturday since like 14, like I said, unless it's either Christmas or a.
You're probably making the most money in your school as well, right?
Not far off, to be fair. Like, I can say that now. I can say that now.
Pick a mix.
Yeah. But then basically by 15, Mum had a 7-seater, so I was loading up the car full of boys, taking them straight over to Clevedon after school. So then I'm doing like Thursdays, Fridays, and like obviously all day Saturdays. So now I'm like making more than everyone at school. Do you know
so you're working Thursday and Friday night?
Thursday and Friday nights, and then Saturday nights as well. Like, obviously after school, just piling out the car, getting over there. And then as soon as I hit 16, now I can go into college and like obviously learn properly, get my qualification, because you can't just obviously go on and do it like as there and then. Yeah. So I go into college, and first 3 months they actually stopped me from, because the colleges used to get obviously people off the streets to basically come in.
Not homeless, right?
Yeah, like basically, like basically, just to sort of do like practice on, etc., etc. And they stopped me from doing them because I was basically too good. Like, right. Yeah, but like, so then by the time I hit like 17, college had let me go early. Like,
so you were sending over like a load of people came in looking rough from the streets, and they sent out handsome men back from college.
Basically,
That's cool, man, isn't it?
Basically,
mad.
But yeah, going on.
What was that like dealing with people that was it scary dealing that? Like, you're a young guy dealing with people like homeless, committing drugs or whatever, or was it all?
To be fair, it's nothing.
It's
do you know what I mean? Like it's not really that bad. Like the only thing is you obviously get put off because like this guy's hair stinks of shit. Do you know what I mean? Or something like that. Yeah,
that's mad.
But like fortunately, where I picked it up from such a young age, they stopped me from doing that because they were like, look, because they used to charge in college, I don't know, like £1 a haircut.
Nice.
And then they was looking at like obviously my work and they're thinking like you can charge like 15-20 quid for this, like we got to take you off it, we got to stop because it's not like right. And my college days were wasted because I could be using valuable time to go to work and focus on my career.
Yeah.
How many years ago was that, the college thing?
What am I now, 21? So
was that 4 years ago?
4 years, yeah.
Mad.
Literally.
We were saying the other day about how haircuts got mad. Like we spent like 8 quid for a haircut, maybe like 2 quid for a beard, like a tenner. Yeah. Now my haircut's like 25 quid.
I was mad, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's like a weekly thing as well. So if you add it up, what's that? That's like 1,200 quid a year.
Yeah, you gotta get it done every
week.
Because if you don't, it looks old after like a week and a half.
Yeah, with the fade, definitely, yeah.
So how did it go to you getting your own shop then? How did that happen from there?
So like it got to a point and I think I turned like 18 and like I'm not gonna lie, I was in a bit of a bad place. Like my home life weren't great. Things just weren't looking good. Like I had an old BMW 1 Series. Every time I drive it, break down, like the diff was gone. Like it was just basically a money pit. I was just pouring money into it and this and that. So then I thought to myself, do you know what? I'm just gonna put time and effort into just working, getting better, trying to build a clientele. Just literally put every hour into it. And then I started doing I was 18 at this point. Started doing sort of 50-hour weeks, 55-hour weeks, just literally like trying to smash out as much work.
At your own shop or
this is just working. Like
really?
This is just working just to run up the racks, just to literally get some savings behind me. Because at the end of the day, if you
what was it you were doing?
What do you mean?
What job? So when you were working?
Still barbering.
But and that was at your old man's basically?
Yeah. That was at my dad's in Clevedon, and literally like just kept going and going and going, just trying to accumulate as much money as I could to basically go forward with it that way.
Were you saving and still treating yourself? Or were you just saving like dog mode, just working?
At this point, I was saving, and then when I get a bit, I was like treating myself.
Yeah. And
then obviously the COVID lockdown came into it. And what happened then was obviously everyone was cutting their own hair in lockdown. I thought, do you know what? I'm just gonna basically go and learn, take online courses, get as much experience for when I come back. And then when I got back from lockdown, this was like when did lockdown end? Was it 2020?
22 maybe. I don't know. It was on and off, wasn't it? It was like 21. Yeah. They kind of ended it for a bit. But they're giving people teasers of like freedom and then
100%. Like it was like I got back from that. And for some reason, my bookings just went mad. Like it was just hectic, busy.
So, COVID helped your business then?
COVID helped it massively.
And why did it help your business? It's because people were ready to jump on you the minute it opened up and no one else was open.
Yeah, but like basically what it was obviously I've got a brother and I was cutting his hair in lockdown, posting pictures of it like all on socials. Like I do different haircuts on it just to basically promote it, etc. And then when I came back from lockdown, there was obviously certain barbers had stopped doing it and gone into other industries because they think like, oh, what happens if another pandemic comes along, and that means that I can't survive anymore. I've got no money.
Yeah.
So then I'm now taking on, I don't know, there might have been 10 barbers closed down in Clevedon. I've now taken on 10 barbers clients, and like instead of like snubbing some, I've taken every single one